Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to our next bout of the evening. This will be the last bout of the preliminary card.
It is Angel. He just corrected me.
Okay.
It's Angel.
Followed by
the
Hall of Fame induction ceremony for Sparta after this next bout.
From the man himself.
Yeah, well, and I was going to argue with him because I didn't want to get choked out.
Introducing first out of the red corner, Erion Johnson.
Our first professional bout of the evening. We're going into boxing. That means 4 rounds, and the rounds will be 3 minutes in duration.
Huh?
JP Angel, JP Angel, JP Angel, JP. I'm making up for it. Stewie, you screwed me up, man. Coaches don't know. See, that's the first problem. I go to coaches, they always go by number or something, or this guy or that kid, or the tall kid or the short kid. Man, flying by tonight.
I love it.
I don't know if it's just because I was so excited about 100 or...
All right, Stewie, it's all you, my man.
Fighting out of the blue corner, Anel Dudo.
Erion Johnson in the ring already, representing A1 Boxing. His opponent, Anel Dudo, waiting for his entrance music to start. Pound for pound is the gym he is representing this evening.
Yeah, you know what? In Dudo, his record is not impressive, but his losses have been close. He's 1-5, and I'm telling you, 3 of them were toss-ups.
And he's another fighter that, again, we're looking at just his boxing record here, but he's got a ton of other combat experience.
Man, outfit of the night, there's no doubt.
I was just going to say, a bit of a regal entrance for Mr. Dudo.
I mean, I went to Michael Jackson's Cirque du Soleil, and that outfit is pretty badass.
All right, our tail of the tape. Erion Johnson, the elder at 34 years old versus Dudo's 24 years old. Johnson, the taller at 5'11 versus 5'9. Making weight, did both fighters at 130. And fairly close in their records, with Johnson being 1-3 versus Dudo's 1-5. Johnson says he's orthodox. Dudo says boxer.
Boxer. Which would serve him well in this fight.
Agreed.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a professional boxing bout scheduled for 4 3-minute rounds in the super featherweight division. This bout is brought to you by M&N Home Improvement. Those of you going into our Hall of Fame, please meet Coach Vern right behind the trailer. Introducing first, fighting out of the King of Beers Budweiser red corner. He's an orthodox style fighter with a professional record of 1 win and 3 losses. Standing 5 foot, 11 inches tall. He weighed in at 134.2 pounds. With A1 Boxing from Denver, Colorado, Erion the Beast Johnson!
The Beast, I like it. Good name.
Fighting out of the Australico blue corner. He's a boxer with a professional record of 1 win and 5 losses. Standing 5 foot 9 inches tall. He weighed in at 129.9 pounds. With House of Pain from Aurora, Colorado, by way of Bosnia. And now, the silent assassin, Dudo!
Okay, fellas, you received your instructions earlier in the dressing room. I expect you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. No strikes here to the back of the head, nothing below the navel. Let's touch him up right now.
And as I said, don't be confused or don't be thinking things with that 1 and 5. It's 3 of those fights would have gone either way.
All right, Curtis Thrasher again for the boxing this evening. Dudo with the blue trunks, Johnson wearing the black and silver.
And I would say out of all the fights, this one, a little bit of slow. We've seen them just go for it.
And not that would be unexpected either. No. Longer rounds and more rounds.
Yes.
So you got to measure your pace a little bit.
Dudo's showing his strength a bit. You're right. You're exactly right. I mean, when you shorter rounds and less rounds, you got to make the impact quick.
Fighters were talking to each other during the introduction. I couldn't tell if it was good-natured or if there was a little spirited heat there.
I think spirited heat.
Yeah.
Ooh, good body shot.
Yeah.
Dudo coming back,
with a good answer.
That was a good punch, but a caught glove.
Both guys keeping their guard like your haircut, high and tight.
High and tight, which opens up a body shot if you want to look at it. Dudo with a nice punch. Little combination there.
Johnson, good job keeping his footwork circular, not doing a lot of straight backing up, trying to keep himself in the center of the ring, not letting himself be pushed up against the ropes other than that early one, which was a pretty violent push.
Violent. Dudo pressing forward. Johnson putting that jab out there. Dudo with a nice combination. Not a lot of that landed, but that right did. Uppercut, right hook.
And again, Johnson circles his way off the ropes.
Yeah, you don't want to stay in that corner too long. Dudo do a great job keeping his opponent up against the ropes.
Yeah, that's the first time he's really been able to pin him and get off with a strong flurry.
Body shot there by Dudo.
Did so a little bit in the corner a moment ago, but that was definitely his best work against the ropes so far.
Johnson looking for a moment. Johnson goes body. Really good job by both fighters going upstairs and downstairs. Who's got the tank? Who's got the tank?
Both these guys look like they're in good shape to me. I follow Dudo on Facebook, and man, I know he's been putting in the work for this fight. So
yeah, you know, actually, I saw. When it was on your page, it got circulated somehow. I saw some of that.
Yeah.
But I always like the best is when you have the sunglasses on and the hummingbirds feeding off the glasses. It's my favorite shot of you.
Love those hummingbirds.
That or the hail picture that nobody's seen when you got caught in the hailstorm.
Oh.
Look at the work. I mean, you know, both fighters doing a great job. Again, brought to you by Sparta Coffee. Get some. It is absolutely outstanding. There's a jab. You throw it out there. Don't discount that.
So pretty much the pattern that we saw developing. I'm interested to see if it continues as round two. Great punches by both fighters, but it was Dudo pressuring forward and Johnson circling away.
Dudo's doing a great job of coming back with that combination into the uppercut, like right there.
Well, we talked about measuring your pace. Man, Dudo coming out hard for round two. Johnson covers well for the flurries, though. Both these guys impressive in their defense.
And again, Dudo had the flurry. Oh, big shot by Dudo right there. And then back came Johnson after that first flurry.
Johnson tried with the Todd Romero uppercut.
Yes. Dudo looks like the busier fighter.
Yeah, he's really starting to try to run away with it here in the second.
But Johnson coming back there with a combination. Not a lot of heavy-duty punches.
And in the pro division, you would expect that. Johnson knows, hey, he came out with a flurry. He started pulling away. I need to bring myself back into it.
Yep.
And that's just experience.
Yep. Dudo with the straight left and took away the looping right hand of Johnson. Couple shots by Dudo. Doing a really good job here. The number of punches he's throwing. Nice combination by Johnson.
Dudo taking a breather for a second.
Yep. Not the right time to do it either. I mean, there's never a right time. Jab to the body, then coming back upstairs for Dudo. No punches there. The last one landed the 3 prior hit glove. Dudo, nice little combination. There's the uppercuts. Definitely busier.
Well, you're talking, Todd, about a lot of punches hitting gloves, not scoring well. Even if that's the case there, if you throw an 8 or 10 punch combination like that, you're going to impress the judges.
Yeah, you are.
Scoring hard, doing damage or not.
Yes.
They're gonna look at that.
Great point.
But boy, they're gonna see Dudo's head snap back like that shot from Johnson too.
Yeah, Johnson doing a great job on that. And it was a power punch too. So his head snap back.
Yeah.
Dudo taking a little bit of a break. Don't do it at the end of the round. You got 23 seconds left.
Johnson really able to probe that jab and measure, set up the flurry. Now Dudo trying to get back into it here with 10 seconds left.
Boom. Ooh, big power punch by Dudo.
Referee warning the fighters to watch their heads in there. And yeah, they are bumping heads a number of times.
Yeah. And listen, Johnson at the end of the round, Dudo got a couple off, but Johnson had a couple 3-4 responses. I mean, really, I can't tell you how we've had a couple quick finishes tonight, but really, really tough and matched up well. It's between Dudo and the jean shorts.
Fair point. Seeing Johnson getting off well here, but again, Johnson relegated almost solely to counter punching.
Yeah, because so much heat putting on.
Yeah, it's kind of always after Dudo does a great flurry that Johnson puts his together, but it's sort of like Johnson is following in this fight. But man, Johnson had probably the best power punch of the fight where he was able to snap back Dudo's head.
Yep. This is 3.
Correct.
3. I can't count very high here, but
if only they had somebody walking around with a card to tell us.
Yeah, you know,
that'd help.
I was not paying attention. Johnson's in great shape too. Keep it coming forward.
Yeah, both these guys in good shape.
Dudo, uppercut. Good body shots by Johnson. Really coming on strong right now.
Johnson's best job of the fight, keeping Dudo pinned up against the ropes. We haven't seen that yet.
No, Dudo's got to get out.
Then Dudo puts his hands up to kind of give a, hey, that didn't mean anything, but, well, yes, it did.
It did. It did. We saw it. It was right here.
Maybe it didn't hurt you, but it counted. Johnson trying to work around the guard of Dudo, looping his punches around to the ribs. Smart fighting by Johnson.
Yeah, he is counter-punching now. And then a left-right combination. Really, he's coming on the second part of the fight.
Johnson measuring things with his jab now. He wasn't doing that earlier.
Dudo's got to do something. He's got to get a combination going or something here right now because Johnson's catching the eye of the judges. Just as I say that, here he goes.
Yeah, Dudo doing exactly what he needed, just like he said. And again, we're talking about the experience of these two fighters. Got to watch their heads in there. Referee's talking to them.
Yep. Boom. Oh, look at that. Precise, man. The sweet science.
As this fight progresses, their accuracy improves.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Which sometimes it goes exactly the opposite.
Yeah, it's not just a measurement of the distance that these guys are impressing me with, which they are, but also just where they're placing their shots. A lot of really good intent on their punches.
Ooh,
he's
big
hurt.
Body shot.
Very hurt. Johnson's going to have to rally here.
Yeah, Dudo hurt him with that body shot. That one took his breath out from him. 30 seconds left in this round. Kudos to Johnson for surviving that, because that would have dropped a lot of people.
See if Dudo's able to close it out strong now that he has Johnson hurt, or had at least. Again, with the great conditioning that we're talking about, fighters able to recover quickly from shots and flurries like that.
And their heads are right in there too, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Short right by Dudo, then coming back. Wow, these boys are just going.
And again, a little
smack
spirited.
Talk. A little smack talk.
Spirited talk. All right, let's take it to Stewie for a second.
Hall of Fame inductees, please go to the back of the trailer down here below Voodoo Ranger. Once again, Hall of Fame inductees, please head over to the trailer right behind and below Voodoo Ranger.
I think Stewie just wanted to say voodoo.
And that's coming up after this fight is our Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And checking out the replay here and some of the best work of the fight by Dudo. Once he knew that he had Johnson hurt there, he really went to work, did a nice job capitalizing on that. But Johnson, to his credit, wow, kept himself in the fight right well.
And he took a big body shot. Listen, he's taking a lot of shots. Round 4, last round. Mitchell with the big overhand right to start this thing out. That one connected. So did that. Ooh, Dudo with the big left hand. And then Mitchell counters.
Johnson,
I'm sorry. Johnson in with the shot that stung a little more than I thought.
Yeah, it was exactly what he needed to do at this point in the fight. Oh, look at him, toe to toe, just going after it. I love it.
Johnson staying busy. Dudo took a little bit of a break. Power punch.
I was just going to say, and then turning up the power.
Ooh, uppercut scores.
Not easy to do at this point in the fight.
No. Both these guys are throwing uppercuts.
Corner of Dudo asking for the finish.
I think it's tough because you got a really tough fighter in Johnson.
Yeah, we saw him take that shot that hurt him earlier, and he came back from it well.
This does not look like a 1-3 and a 1-5 fight.
Some blood on the forehead of Johnson, but as much as from a punch, that very well could be from their repeated clashing of heads.
Right.
And it's not anything dirty these guys are doing. They're just standing there throwing.
They're in a phone booth, man.
Yes. It's like that boxing drill where you both put your foot inside the tire.
Big right hand.
Stand there and trade.
Oh, 3 or 4 right hands by Dudo in a row, then an uppercut to finish it off.
And Johnson, good job ducking out of a couple of those punches. Nice vision.
Dudo's just so busy.
What a quick flurry, yes.
Come on, 45 seconds, go! Come on now!
Johnson's been game. You're not just going to finish him. You know, he's going to be game. Big right hand. Another big right hand.
Dudo putting together some of his hardest punches of the fight right here. 30 seconds to go. Ooh, beautiful body work by Johnson.
Kidney shot.
Now Dudo having to show off his toughness.
Liver, kidney, hell, I don't know where things are in the body. Really, really good fight. Oh, big punch at the end of the fight by Johnson.
Oh, good flurry by both.
Oh!
Dudo lands square.
Oh, Dudo. Wow.
And the trash talk is over. Hugs all around. Outstanding fight.
Yeah.
My gracious.
That was really, really good, man.
Man, what a card we've had this evening.
Plus, he had the outfit of the night. That and the jeans.
That and the jeans.
I got fans all over, brother.
You the man.
You know.
Checking out the replay here. These guys just willing to stand and trade, work back and forth. Good shots by both. A lot of really nice accuracy by these guys. They're able to do that throughout the entirety of the fight.
You know,
but what I was so impressed with was how it improved as the fight went on.
And just when you think one's going to not, it's kind of been the theme of the night.
Yeah, just when you think somebody's going to pressure ahead, the other puts their foot on the gas and fights back hard, keeps themselves in the fight. Man, just look at these guys going. Very few single shots by either one of these fighters.
Which you do. That's the one thing when you're looking at, to me, this is a 1-3 and a 1-5 fighter, but we've seen Dudo in other disciplines. They did not look like that to me. And there's been, as I said, going in, he had 3 fights that could have gone either way.
Yep.
I mean, just a lot of counterpunching and in a way, a tough fight to score because both fighters did so many good things.
So much back and forth, yes. And the judges have tallied their scorecards, and Stewie's got the official word. We'll take it up to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, after this 4-round battle, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Short scores this bout 40-36. Judge Van Tine scores this bout 40-36. Judge Castro scores this bout 39-37. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And now, Silent Assassin, Dudo!
Well, congratulations to the Bosnian fighter, Mr. Anel Dudo. Has a Sparta 100 victory. Gonna go home and enjoy the win. Let's take it up to Heath Soderstrom for the post-fight interview.
Oh, the first appearance, Big Sexy.
Get excited. Sparta 100. I'm here with your winner, Anel. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, Heath.
That is so exciting. Is there anybody out there you want to thank today?
Yeah, I definitely want to thank my coach, Steve Maestas. Julian, I want to thank Byrne for setting this up, and definitely Jeff Cisnero for making all this possible. I want to thank my fans and families and everybody that's been there for me since the beginning. You guys always been there for me. You guys knew who was real and who was fake and who was a snake. So I'm glad I know who you guys are. I love you all.
That's so exciting, man. What's next for you? Do you know?
Yeah, to be honest, I got a new manager, so I'm going to keep fighting back-to-back every month and just bring my stuff back up because I'm not where I should be, but I will be.
Get excited, my friend. Congratulations again. Have a great night. Let's get out of here.